There are 4 pre-designated spots on Lake Sunapee that are called deep spots. They are not necessarily the deepest spots in the lake. They were predefined by Department of Environmental Service staff and former LSPA staff. When we go out and deep site them, that means we take samples at those 4 sites. So the first thing we do is go to the site, start at the first site. The first one is at the northern end by Hera Cove. You get there, you line yourself up with the boat, you get yourself in the right spot, you check your depth and make sure that you're in the hole, and then you have to anchor. Then the first thing we would do is do a temperature and dissolved oxygen profile. So we sample in the middle of each of those temperature layers. So we have the top layer, which is called the epilimnion, and we'll sample in the middle of that. The middle layer is called the metalimnion, and we sample in the middle of that. And then the hypolimnion is the bottom layer. When we sample, we send a bottle over the side. It's called a Chemowork bottle, and you can send it down open to any depth you like. And then there's a device that you send down on top of it that closes the bottle right at that depth. You bring it up, and we put it in sample bottles, and then we bring those bottles back to the lab. We do a field clarity test, which is done with a Secchi disc, which is done with 2 people, one looking through a viewscope that's actually in the water. The other person will roll down a black and white disc, which is the Secchi disc, and the person looking needs to see how far down they can see both the black and the white section of the disc. So we collect for chlorophyll, and we collect for plankton, both phytoplankton and zooplankton.
As an intern here, I'd say I've learned a lot, particularly in the way of like lab work and the way actual science is done. So it's really a little bit of everything we have a hand in, and I like that. You feel very involved. You're not an observer. You're actively participating.